exactly like being asleep. You have absolutely no sense of time. The only difference is that you don't dream.
You want something to help you sleep?
No. I've slept enough.
Did you sleep in your clothes again last night?
Sleep in Cinema with Gareth and Craig.
Good morning again, Gareth.
Hello, Craig. It's good to be here with you.
Bonus episode.
Bonus episode
So
because,
if you're listening,
Yeah.
and you're like, really again with these guys? We're recording some interviews.
That's right.
So go ahead.
And this time we're recording. And we are live with this too. So thanks for joining us. If you're listening live, or again, thank you for listening in the future. But I'm Gareth. That's Craig. We are Sleep in Cinema. We're a radio show on Saturday mornings from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on Substrate Radio. We're also rebroadcast on WBHM The Hub 106.1 terrestrial radio on Saturdays at 11 and Sundays at 2. So lots of ways to listen to us. But this is part of our interview series with directors who have films at the Sidewalk Film Festival 2026. And today we are here with, at least for me, is a familiar face. I think new for Craig, but a wonderful UAB graduate and also Sidewalk person from the past, but Trevor Mastro is here. Thank you for joining us, Trevor.
Hello, how y'all doing?
We're
Thank
great
you for having me.
I tell you, we're going to be talking about your film Voyager, and I'm lucky enough I've seen it twice now, and I think you were telling me you tweaked it a little bit from that first screening.
Yeah, so when we showed it here in December, I clicked render right before I got in the shower to come to this premiere in December. So that was a very rough cut, and we were working on it for I was just doing final touches probably for 48 hours straight.
Wow.
And then because I booked it 5 months in advance, just so because I knew if I had a due date, it would make me finish it.
Yeah.
If I didn't do that, I'd still be working on it.
Absolutely. Artists need a due date.
Yeah. But it was awesome, and then showing it here was really cool because
that was a special night.
Yeah,
it really was for friends and family, and I feel fortunate to know other people involved with this. I mean, Darren Malone, for example.
Oh yeah,
we've grown up with her.
Well, yeah.
Well, she's grown up, and
He's going to let you do that.
yeah,
Yes.
thank you. But lots of wonderful people. Austin, who was a student of mine.
Oh,
from
okay,
UAB.
yeah.
Looks like Rumi did some music for it.
Rumi did. I mean, lots of great people. But so the first question I've been asking all of our filmmakers, and we've talked a little bit about this, but you'll have to refresh me. So, what really was the genesis of this idea? What was the compulsion to make this specific type of film? Tell people a little bit about that process.
So I think I wrote the first draft during quarantine in 2020, so it's been that long in the making.
Wow.
I think it started out with a few drawings of just maybe a couple hanging out and they're at a concert, but the back they're on a different planet. I don't know. I guess I just had that idea, and then so that probably started right when I started college in 2019, and I think I just built the story around that, and then the world and stuff kept building. And then at the end of my senior year of college, Doug Belos, for one of their classes, I made a trailer for it. That was basically my senior project, was just making a 2-minute trailer for this idea of a movie I had. But then after I graduated, I just kept I turned it into a 10-page script, then 15-page script, and then it just kept getting longer and longer. Now it's a 40-minute movie. So
it's incredible. And for folks who don't know, this is an animated film, and you did all the drawing for it, all of the animation for it. We were talking this morning with some of the Sidewalk folks about Bill Plimpton and how he does everything himself, and just how you're this new generation that just did it all yourself, which is incredible. Could you tell people that's kind of the origin of it, just a little bit more what this film is about?
So it's about, my pitch is it's about a band going on tour in space. So it's that's my 1-sentence pitch. But it's also I guess longer version is a photographer who works in like a music venue on like planet Earth, kind of has like this serendipity moment with a band, like an up and coming band. And they ask him to go on tour with them. So he's kind of like, he gets the opportunity to be like their photographer, lighting person, just kind of like, he's like their like videographer type thing.
And you
like,
voiced that character.
Yeah, I did.
As well as others.
I voiced him and a couple others. Yeah. Just
but it's more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just a lot going on in all of that. It reminds me of like Waking Life. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Linklater.
Yeah, I love Richard Linklater like so much. That one and what's his other one that's like rotoscoped? Scanner Darkly.
Yeah.
Both of those I watched those when I was real young, and
I feel like I'm glad that because that's something I was like, oh man, I wonder if he's seen Waking Life.
But yeah, that's kind of like that style of animation definitely influenced mine because like I would like videotape myself.
I was gonna say there's lots of rotoscoping elements. It seemed like in the dancing and like it's really. So what do you what is it? Digital process? Like what is that? What's your process?
So for most of it, I illustrated all the backgrounds and all the characters in Procreate. For the stuff that's like more rotoscope style, it's like videos I have from like actual concerts.
Yeah.
From like mosh pits and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, stuff that like moments that like seem special. I thought it'd be cool to like put those in like little like concert scenes where it's like you can see their character and their energy like in the movement and stuff like that. So yeah, with that it was just like on my iPad like Procreate Dreams, just like doing very like simple brush strokes.
Wow.
And it kind of makes just like this fake like or like this like the stick man painterly figure.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, and Dreams is a right term for this. I mean, it has this amazing visual style.
Yeah, for sure.
That is very psychedelic at moments. I mean, it also reminded me of Ralph Bashki's work as well. I mean, there's a lot of things that. Were there any other directors that influenced you with this, or
for this, as far as other films, I mean, Almost Famous, like it's Almost Famous is probably like my favorite movie.
That was what I was about to say.
And I didn't want to fully steal the story, but it is like I definitely look to that as far as like this kind of like how to structure it.
Yeah,
because like I've never been on tour with a band, so like, but like I've basically all my friends have. So
well, yeah, it definitely has that spirit, but you didn't rip it off at all.
Yeah,
I mean, it's definitely its own thing. Yeah.
And speaking of which, I mean, you're voicing the character. I mean, it's a young person, an artist in some ways with this photography. I mean, how much of that particular stage in life? I mean, you're a young person, probably also thinking, what's next? I mean, are there any kind of autobiographical elements, or was it more,
a little bit? Like he starts out like he's working at a music venue, and if you look at the music venue, you can, if you live in Birmingham, you can tell like it's based off of like Iron City, and like I worked there for like almost 4 years.
There you
go.
go.
So like I was just like, but like that was just like I was just illustrating based on what I knew. Like it was hard to come up with something out of that, outside of like what I already knew. But like I always wanted to go on tour with bands and stuff, but like with COVID and stuff, it just like kind of didn't really happen. But maybe after this movie, I'll be able to. Somebody will see it and like want me to go on tour with them.
I think I would like to see how that matches up to your perception of it. Yeah.
So I referenced it earlier, but you have a lot of collaborators who are musicians and other local artists. What was that process like? I mean, were you already friends with these folks, or did you recruit some folks?
I was just like really lucky. Like a lot of my friends who like helped out with the movie either like are like in bands, like local bands, or they work here at Saturn or another venue. But it was just kind of like I like want to make this movie, and I always had the idea of like I play music, but like I wanted friends that were like more musically inclined to come help out. But yeah, I was just like kind of texting my friends to be like with Daria, and I was like, would you want to like voice the main character? And she did like so great with it.
Man, it's great.
Yeah.
No, all of them. And I'm trying to remember the character who's, I hate to say, like kind of like a Boomhauer.
Yeah, everybody like I was watching like I binged King of the Hill like the whole time I was animating it. And but like that was just me, because like I had like a few friends that were supposed to do that voice, but like something would happen, and that was the last guy I animated because like I put him off for like so long because like one friend was gonna come over and voice him, and then something happened. And then like it happened like a couple times, so I was like, I guess I'll just do it. And then I was like, I didn't want to like. I mean, I love King of the Hill, but like I didn't want to like rip off Boomhauer, but it's just kind of this country voice I do with my friends.
Yeah.
No, it's more of an homage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. But speaking, I mean, how long did it take you to record the vocal sessions? I mean, did you get those first and then animate around that? How did that process work?
Yeah, I did the audio first. Cause like, I don't know, with like anime, I think they animate first.
Yeah.
And then usually do the voiceovers later, and it makes for like kind of an interesting effect. Cause like the voice isn't always matched up with with like the animation. But with like more American animation, they do like a rough voiceover, then they animate, then they do the final voiceover. I think, I just texted my friends and they came over and I had a homemade sound booth. Like I got like PVC pipes and just like wrapped blankets around, and we were kind of just like in this like glorified like fort, and we just record like it would like a lot of them. It only took a few minutes to do the audio, like it like.
But you were all in the room together.
Yeah,
for the scene.
Yeah,
so there's that acting together.
Yeah,
yeah, and I would like read the lines back to him and stuff like that. There's one guy who I've never met in person. I just like he's like a rapper in DC. He does the voice of Andre.
Okay.
He has like that real deep, like unique voice. And I've done commissions for him over the years, but we've never met in person. But like, I just like he was in a studio and I was on the phone reading stuff back to him. But yeah, it didn't really take long to record him. But then it took like a year to do the like mouth animations is like the hardest part.
I'm sure.
Like that was like, I mean, I love the whole process, but I would say like as far as animating. The mouth stuff is very meticulous because you're going like 3 frames, changing the shape of the voice. You know, like, and it takes a while to do just like a sentence.
Did you learn along the way, like, oh, if I'm gonna do this again, now I know how to do this?
Oh yeah. Like, but I think I got good at it. Like by like the very end, I was like, okay, this is how I would actually.
That's kind of how you learn that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
But I guess ideally, if I did do it again, it would be with not just me. It'd be like with a whole team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ideally, it'd be like 8 episode like miniseries or something like that, where like each planet is like its own episode.
Oh yeah.
And it like has to do with like they kind of learn a lesson, like a hero's journey on each planet.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I was gotta say. I can't think of specific things, but seeing the original or that premiere back in December and then this new tighter version, can you talk a little bit about that process? Because I just want people to know, even if you saw it back in December, definitely come see this newer version because I feel like it's a much tighter piece.
Yeah, so like I said, like the version that you saw, like we were editing, or like I was editing it and just clicked render right before, so like. A lot of stuff, like I watched it over before I like clicked render, but like there's stuff that like I just didn't have time to change. So like the past few months, I went and stayed at my grandparents' old house in North Carolina, and I kind of just like have slowly, not like every day working on it, but like took my time, and like there's new songs that are in it. There's an entirely like new sequence, and like the Foley's just like tightened up, and yeah, it's just like more composed and stuff like that. And there's shots that I've added that weren't in the previous one.
So is this the premiere of that new version here at Sidewalk?
Yes. Well, so it's going to premiere in Asheville Film Festival next weekend.
Okay.
And then the day after Asheville ends, I'm the first showing at Asheville, and I'm like the last showing at Sidewalk.
Okay.
So the day after Asheville ends, I'll come here and then do like the whole week of Sidewalk, and then I'll be like, not the closing movie, but like the second to last one.
I'm sure it's a lot different hunched over your deck working on it and then seeing it with an audience on a big screen. Do you remember the first time you saw it and you're like, oh my God, like did it, I'm assuming it blew you away that I don't know.
Yeah, like at the premiere, I think a lot of people hate watching their stuff. Like I was like on cloud 9 the whole time. Like I was dancing to like the music scenes and stuff. Like there's videos of me like in the sound booth at Saturn, like during certain scenes, like kind of like almost like miming
Look.
what's happening.
You have to be your own fan.
Yeah, I was.
You gotta
Yeah, I was
love
just
it.
excited because it's like a movie that I want to see.
Yeah.
You know,
I
And
love that.
Like I spent a long time making it.
Well,
so.
I'm sure you'll have a packed house. I'm almost certain of it. So
Oh, thanks.
it'll
Yeah.
be really great to see it.
It's gonna be at the Carver, and I've never seen films at the Carver, but like working at Sidewalk, like I've worked it, and like
Mhm. That's a
yeah,
great
it's an
space,
honor to be like in that venue, like a historic
for
like
sure.
music venue where so many amazing performances have happened.
Absolutely.
That's I can't like wrap my hand.
So
around
Carver
it.
on Sunday the 30th.
Yeah, at 7:15
7:15,
p.m. And then
7:15
so like it's a feature, quote unquote, like it's 40 minutes. So like if you're planning on going to the awards after,
Yeah.
it'll be over before the awards.
There you go.
start.
So
Yeah.
go watch it, then go to the awards. You'll be there in person,
Yep.
so people can come congratulate you.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you so much for joining us. This
Oh,
has
no
been a
problem.
delight to have this conversation and to see you again.
Yeah,
And again, it's an incredible work.
it really is. And I got to tell you, I told Gareth this, that I just watched it cold and I didn't realize it was local until I saw Darian's name at the end. I was like,
Oh,
wait a
really?
minute.
Did
So-
you kind of like have like a in the back of your head? You're like, that's a familiar voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So